Hello, good evening everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and another live stream. Hope you're all doing fantastic well. Happy Tuesday evening everybody. And yes, we are live, back for another live stream. Thank you everybody for the support yesterday evening on the Oakland to Phoenix back stream. I really enjoyed that one. And I did watch it back earlier and just see the landings were as good without, being a viewer as of taking control of the aircraft. Anyway, we are on the ground at Atlanta. We are heading to Memphis, and we're going to be doing the second flight back to KMCI, so Kansas Airport. So I did decide that one in the end last night. We're obviously on Vatsim. We are on the 80 hours event at Vatsim. At Atlanta. That is the current status of the airport. I think Atlanta are having some issues with ATC because they keep popping online and popping off, which is a bit weird. But that goes on till tomorrow, or does it? It's active until 9 o'clock tonight, so we are still on time. So they're obviously just having some issues. We've got our PDC and everything from the guys over there, so we'll have a look at that shortly. But without further ado, guys, we'll jump into the cockpit. We are early. I was actually just bored sitting at home, so instead of waiting until 7 o'clock, I'm jumping on early and without the stress of having to worry about being late to bed, etc, etc. Right, so we are Atlas Air in the cargo area, 777. Let's jump into the cockpit and start setting this up. We've already requested our info from SimBrief, so let's head up to the overhead, and we're going to go to the batteries to the on position. We're going to go to the secondary, primary external power can come on, window heats are coming on, Adurus are coming on our emergency lights, and we will go ahead and turn on all the electrical pumps, turn on the C1, C2 pumps, and nav light is already on. So, as easy as that to set that up there. We'll give the aircraft a little bit of time to heat up. It does take a while to get going, so we'll go ahead and turn on our flight directors, and we'll start having a look at our routing. So it's only a 58-minute flight over to Memphis, and I think Kansas is another 50 minutes. So it's about 2 hours of flying for tonight's stream, so should be a good one. So we'll just give obviously the aircraft time to get turned on and everything. They're still showing us online on Vatsim Pilot. It's just bugging out a little bit, it seems, on Atlanta. So hopefully we are going to be taking 27 right for takeoff, as it is closest. So let's have a look at our PDC. We can't really type anything in yet because our stuff's not fired up yet. So we are cleared on the NASA 2 departure Chuk transition. Initial climb of 10,000, expecting 310 10 minutes after departure. Departure's on 33.4, which is departure approach. Operate aircraft with Squawk Mode Charlie on CTC, ground north, and then so we do that anyway, so that's all good. So we'll keep that side for a minute. Towers just popped back along, so I think they're just having some issues on there. I think we can push on our own as the there is no non-movement line. It doesn't actually say in the PDC, which it normally does. We can actually go to our FMC and start putting stuff in, because it is alive, but it's just obviously not powered up the aircraft just yet. As I say that, I think it's just about coming alive. So we're going to Atlanta. We are at Atlanta, I should say. We're going to take our last position and put that into the IRS position as so, and then we're going to go to our routing SimBrief. So Atlanta to Memphis, 293 miles, 29 cost index, 0 fuel, 228.3, 16.9 tons of fuel. We're going to set payload, set fuel, and select routes. That's the aircraft now alive. We'll just get a sec to load in. And we should be good to then start everything else. So let's just there we go. We're going to load that in. Again, we'll give that a couple of secs. So we go Atlanta to Memphis. Giant 1510 today is our call sign. And there we go. We'll activate that. And we'll just quickly nip down to our equipment, make sure everything's not been turned off. Surprisingly, it hasn't, so that's good. Double check displays, we're still on kilograms. TCAS ring's been turned off, that's not too bad. Right, accept the payload. 228.3 was the zero fuel weight, as it said. We're going to be cruising up at flight level 310, so we'll change that to there. We'll go to the route data. We're going to load our winds in. So we've only got it looks like we've only got 2 waypoints to go with. So we're going to plan for the so we're going to plan for 27 right departure on the NASA 2. It's going to be the Chuk transition, so that goes into there, and then into Memphis. Now I want to have a look at Memphis because obviously the cargo ramps is right north of the airport. So currently there's no ATC on, but real life they're arriving 27, 36 left, 36 right. So we're probably going to be taking 36 right. Vacating and taxiing up to the cargo area up there, so that's what we will plan for. So we're going to plan for 36 rights onto there. We're going to be on the Vanzi 3 arrival with the Wacer transition, and then we're going to take it via, so we're coming in from that way, so we'll just take it via final. So it'll be radar vectors to Hadan from there, and then we'll be in that way. So we'll plug that in to our arrival as well. So ILS 36 right, Vanzi 3 arrival with the Wacer transition, and there's no transition on final anyway, so we'll accept that, and that is beautiful. That's all in on there. We'll just go and load our descent winds onto there also. Beautiful. Right, back up to the overhead, start the APU, seatbelts and smoke signs to the on position. Right, so 11901, 119.1, that can go into there. That's ready for tower when we've pushed back. Squawk can go in. It's 3155. 3155, brilliant. Don't want that. Okay, boarding has complete then. So that's good. Hopefully we don't get that cargo door, although it's come up on the screen. So what is, yeah, I've left FedEx up in there as well. So we're going to release the ground power now, release the chocks, then we're good, ready for push and start. So that cargo door is still open. Did I shut that off before? No, luckily not. APU was just about running before I turned off the GPU. Right, cargo door, main door is closing. We'll just make sure that closes and that warning light disappears. Let's put that over there anyway, ready. Right. taking a while to close. Please disappear. Still on there, but obviously door is still open. Right. Okay, that's gone. So we'll arm all doors. And we'll go to our performance tool, and then we should be ready to go. So performance tool, 27 right. 27 right. Information or import from aircraft. Flaps 5. Center of gravity is going to be 26.4. 3019 on the Q&H. This scenery is shit anyway. The grass is awful, and I had the grass on high graphics, so yeah, not great from Imagine Sim, but it was the only sort of pay Atlanta out there, so I thought fuck it. But we are getting an Orbex Atlanta, so hopefully that's not too far away. So 3019 is in, so 10,000 is set. Let's calculate. So we're doing takeoff 2, D rate 47, cell temp, and we're going to do flaps 5, centre of gravity 26.5, gives us a trim of 4.75, so it's just going to be past that little arrow out there. And then we're 153, I think I may have actually 155. May have turned that GPU off long before the APU, and 156, so that's all in there. The APU is running, I can hear it, so that's fine. Alright, let's head back. I think we're ready to go. So that goes there. Lovely. We're gonna hit our beacon light on, just go to our checklist, get all this set up ready. So all MCP, takeoff speed, CDU flight, pre-flight complete, trim is set, taxi takeoff briefing complete, beacon light is on. So that's before taxi, so we can hit that back to the engine. Let's prepare for that push and start. I believe it's a non-movement line. No, there isn't a non-movement line. Might just quickly put a heading of 275 in, just in case we need it. Don't need to call for push, just clarified with the tower guy on chat. Okay, so it will be just a standard facing north, maybe nose left, unless I have a GSX, I can't remember if there's a GSX profile. Fuel pumps can come on. Go and turn the cabin utility on. I haven't got one, so nose left, tail right. The parking brake is off. Block time started. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway. I'm going to start engine 1 first today. So as normal, 25% with fuel before we introduce fuel even. So it's rising now. Nice to see that it hasn't got the cargo door on there, which is good. So 25%. Enjoy. Never tired of those engine sounds. Okay, we'll start engine 2. Again, we'll look for about 25% N2 before we introduce fuel. Hope everyone is well though. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Engine 2, fire! Let's just switch over to the tower frequency. That's brakes set. Right.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass man removed. Left tower low, Delta 1505, please up left. Right is clear. Delta 1505, tower runway 27 left, clear to land. Keep up left, clear to land.
That's just the packs to kick into gear. They'll hopefully kick in shortly, they normally do. Everything else is looking good.
Depot 1528, Bravo 12, request taxi, runway 27 right, information November.
Southwest 2412, Atlanta Tower, runway 27, 6% of which runway?
There we go, that's the packs.
27 right for JetBlue 1528.
JetBlue 1528, squawk mode Charlie.
He's set up for the wrong runway.
American
Right,
21 Whiskey.
APU off, APU gen off. Back to the checklist.
JetBlue 1528, looks like he's squawk mode Charlie. Okay, there you go. JetBlue 1528, right 27 right, thank you.
This is a bug as well. This happened last night.
Okay, so taxi runway 27 right, Lima Lima Charlie for JetBlue 1528.
Seabird, departure. American 21 Whiskey.
Hydraulic press dem message stay show. No. So that's complete. I just need to do the same for that one. I'm not sure why. That seems like that's a bug as well. We'll just let that get rid of that as well. Anti-ice is required anyway on the checklist. Recall. Set. RTO. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment is clear. And we'll set flaps 5. Flaps 5, well that's selected. Right, that is clear. Right, taxi lights to the on position. We're probably going to be taxiing runway 27 right. You're going to have to cross 27 left to get there. So we'll just call up the tower. What is the information? Quebec.
Additional aircraft, Atlanta departure aid is information. November is now current, Atlanta altimeter 3019.
Right. Okay, we'll get clearance then to taxi.
Departure flight 1322, RNAV football, runway 27 right in your traffic clear pickup. Football. Atlanta Tower, good afternoon, Delta 3050, Jade down to 6 right. Delta 3050, Atlanta Tower, wind 330 at 19 gust 29, runway 26 right, clear. 6 right, clear.
So 133.475
turn right.
is our departure frequency.
Short 27 right. Remember Tango short 27 right.
Sorry, apologies. 133.475.
Thanks, so with Delta 1892 connect departure. Departure's off the 9 to 2. Delta 221 Atlanta Tower, right 27 right, we're going to try the last one. Line up, right Delta.
So our giant 1510 with November at the cargo ramp, ready for taxi.
Okay, 1510 heavy Atlanta Tower, runway 27 right, full length, taxi via Romeo, hold short runway 27 left.
Taxi 27 right, full length, Romeo holding 27 left, giant 1510.
Delta 221,
Right.
expect traffic down field.
A little bit of pressure, a little bit of power to the throttles.
Delta 221,
So
runway 27 right, traffic downfield.
Romeo, hold 27 left. So I've got to get out the ramp.
Delta 1505,
We'll probably go right.
Runway 27 right, join the parking tank. That's the right cross 27 right at Tango, we're going to park.
If there are comments, I will read them shortly. I'm just focusing on we're obviously on an event here, so I don't want to fuck up the taxi route, so I need to kind of listen carefully. Just make sure I'm taxiing in the right place. So charts are on my screen currently. We'll respond shortly to any messages. So what was the 156 was our approach speed or speeds. We'll go to there. LNAV, VNAV on. Although I'm still unsure if it's going to be a RNAV or SID departure. It's probably going to be RNAV. Alright, so we'll turn right here. 27 left is literally just in front of us anyway, so
Delta 3050 going around.
obviously don't have a
Delta 3050 tower, Roger, contact 3000.
correct scenery really, because I'm now taxiing apparently on another cargo ramp.
Up the 4006 heading.
Although I'm definitely on a taxiway. So again, probably not the right, probably the best scenery.
Delta 3050, continue right turn heading to 0, set of 0, maintain 4000.
So there's 27 left in front.
040.
Carrying on Romeo.
JetBlue 1528 tower, runway 27 right, line of way.
Minutes on right, 27 right, JetBlue 1528.
Delta 3050, contact approach on 133.47. 133.47, Delta 3050. American 2536 tower, wind 330 at 15 gust 24, runway 26 right, clear to land. Delta 221 connect departure. Departure Delta 221, how dollars. Thanks. Vatsim 15 to 28. RNAV block, 27 right 50.
Happy for takeoff for 27 right at 28.
Giant 1510 heavy up approach and cross runway 27 left, hold short 27 right.
27 left and hold 27 right, Giant 1510. Taking off. We'll need to put our landing lights on anyway as we're crossing. We'll just hold on the brakes. We won't park and brake on. Probably going to be just sent straight across in a check.
Giant 1510, a cross runway 27 right, join Lima Alpha.
Cross 27 right, we'll join Lima for Lima Alpha, Giant 1510.
JetBlue 1528, connect conscious.
Can I depart the JetBlue 1528, thank you, control, bye-bye, see you and happy New Year.
Right, so we're straight across Lima, second right onto Lima. All our landing lights on now, so that's going to be Mike. Second right here onto Lima, and it's going to be full length all the way from Lima Alpha. We have got approach and departure online and centre, so we're going to be covered for a while. Right, so we've got all the way down to Lima Alpha.
American 2536, taxi, Bravo, Victor, Foxtrot, proxy.
So Lima Alpha, full length, right to the very bottom. What our nav we're going to be, I think we're going to be Slaw. I have Slaw. I heard that earlier for someone else. So right, so we are 58-minute flight for this one. So very short one over to Memphis. Some cargo hauling again.
Good afternoon, those flying clear to visual 26 right. Delta 2282, power wind 320 at 15 gust 24, runway 26 right clear to land.
We'll hold here.
Right clear to land, those flying clear. Giant 1510 heavy, confirm your first on that waypoint.
Slow, I believe, on our FMC.
Giant 1510 heavy, thanks. RF flaw, runway 27 right, Boeing 15.
Arnav slow, clear off to take off. Giant 1510. Right, let's get out of here. So pretty much, it is a SID. The RNAV, it's just. Hope everyone is well though. Happy Tuesday evening. Let's head to Memphis.
320 at 15 gust 24, second time to Charlie, runway 26 right clear to land. 26 right clear to land, Delta 30.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Okay. And Toga and Chrono. Okay, slight pressure on the yoke. Under knots neutral.
V1.
Rotate. Crosswind there on takeoff. Positive rates. Gear up. Lovely. Okay, flaps 1. Contact departure. Thank you, Giant 1510. Happy New Year. Right, over to departure. 220 knots, flaps clean. Departure, hello, Giant 1510. We are climbing through 3,600 for 10,000. On 4,000, Giant 1510. 14,000. Pretty much straight out departure. Right, Atlanta Center's on 32.9. Lovely. Get rid of the turn-offs. Get rid of the logo and wings, we don't need them now. Yeah, lovely straight out departure out of Atlanta. Follow our flight directors. Right, we might as well put autopilot on. It's a straight out departure. Literally straight out now towards Memphis, so yep, sweet. Won't Won't be in Atlanta Center for long.
576 heavy, contacting him at a frequency 127.9er.
Sounds are down a little bit.
Got 8576, flighting 180.
Okay, 10,000. Landing lights retract.
Make a 1006, field is 10 o'clock, 15 miles. Field check, American 1006, Roger, one more turn to follow. That's 1006, it's going to maintain 3,000. 3,000, got 8576 heavy, are you with me?
Uh-oh. Always listen to your station.
John 1510 heavy, connect water center 132.907.
132.7, Giant 1510. Happy New Year.
Center Frontier Flight 1322, request to step away for a couple minutes.
Who is the call? What's the call sign, I'm sorry?
Frontier Flight 1322.
Center hello Giant 1510 with you passing 13,000 for 14,000.
Frontier Flight 1322, yes, that's approved. Let me know when you're back.
We'll contact you when we're back. 1322 days.
JetBlue 1528 Atlanta Center, I'm going to maintain travel 3990. Air Canada 0629er, are you still on this frequency?
Center hello Giant 1510 with you at 14,000. Inbound NASA.
Giant 1510 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain travel 310.
310 Giant at 1510.
American 403, cross Aussie, add maintain 12000.
Alright, up to 310, stable in the air, seatbelt signs are off.
Cross Aussie at, was it 120,250 knots, American 403?
Affirmative.
Alright.
Cross Aussie 250, 12000, and again the altimeter.
Bit of chill music tonight.
American 1187, contact.
Probably not going to be for long, as we have a short flight. It is only 58 minutes to Memphis. So I think just as soon as we get up to cruise, we will be probably getting ready for descent.
American 403, altimeter 3016, sorry.
My wing second part didn't actually turn up today, so I'm actually kind of hoping that's not something more sinister. It said it was meant to be arriving before 6 o'clock. It hasn't arrived yet. It's 20 past 6 here. So I'm not quite sure where that's ended up.
JetBlue 1528 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain travel 390.
390 for JetBlue 1528.
Settle 105, contact approach 127.9er.
What's it saying on the FedEx app? See, if I could have flown it myself. Dropped it from above, yeah, or from FedEx. I bet everyone can hear this. I don't want it too loud, just because I've got to hear ATC, obviously.
American 701, expect a visual runway 36 center.
I'm glad we're not arriving into Atlanta with the visual approaches, because I absolutely hate visuals. Although, we could have just literally said that was a visual last night into Atlanta, into Oakland, wasn't it?
American 21 Whiskey, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
when we have to
3519
take control.
Bye.
United 2114, runway 4, cleared to land.
4 clear lands now for
What's it saying there? FedEx app. On the way. Well, it's not. Yep.
Good afternoon, Delta 2835.
It left Gretna Green this morning at 8 o'clock. Scheduled delivery today before end of day. That was 6 o'clock just now.
2835.
So they're
Delta 2835 at Atlanta
taking their
Center,
time.
5270.
Squawk 5270, Delta 2835.
Delta.
Blackbird 024, do not exceed 270 knots in the transition. Blackbird 24, do not exceed 270 knots in the transition.
Blackbird.
I'm sorry, who was that? Go ahead. UPS 1198. I'm waiting on Jacksonville to take your handoff. You'll get further descent from them.
It's nice to get a little bit of American ATC, isn't it? Hardly ever get it. We got obviously LA Centre last night and stuff like that. Just bear with me. I need to mute my mic and just grab something from my cupboard. I am back. Just approaching 28,000 feet, so we should be our cruise very shortly. And then in terms of our descent, we're already an hour and just at 120 odd miles away, so it is a very, very short flight. And obviously we're going to Kansas straight after. Where are we? I'm not actually quite sure how much of a flight that is. Just south, isn't it? So Memphis is there, MSY is there, so I'm probably going to presume it's another hour or so flight. I mean, we could fly back to Atlanta, but don't particularly.
Object 902 at top of descent.
Object 902, Luna Center, Roger. Descend and maintain flight level 340.
Descend and maintain 340, object 902.
Actually, that's not.
Delta 5.
That's Missouri, isn't it? That's New Orleans, not. Yeah, I'm way off. That's not New Orleans. That's New Orleans.
300 knots. 300 knots.
KMCI is just there. So that's. Yeah, it's going to be about an hour.
79, correct. Delta 510
Let's have a look. Aircraft type.
Object 902, do not exceed Mach 0.77.
77F.
Will not exceed Mach 0.77.
Default. I'm going to say.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Southwest Power.
You don't want to be a high altitude because it's not a long. It's an hour and 35 block time. So probably a little bit further. We'll see in a minute.
Southwest 436 Atlanta Center.
It's all set up ready.
Level 320.
We're going to be out of range in a minute. KATL-KMEM-KMCI, so I'll put that in shortly.
American 701, were you talking to me?
UPS 1198, connect Jacksonville Center,
Right.
133.32
31.
today.
1,000 feet. We are at cruise.
UPS 1198.
Affirm 133325.
That's correct. American 701, descend and maintain 4,000. Present heading, vectors, visual approach.
Roger that. Heading maintain 4,000, or, yeah, maintain 4,000 and vector visual.
Blackbird 24, maintain 250 knots.
Blackbird.
250 knots, Blackbird 24.
It's an A321neo, whatever that call sign is, but I don't know what aircraft it is.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Delta 1261, flight level 350.
United 1976, leaving the airspace, Memphis closed, weather service terminated, frequency change approved. Delta 1992, Memphis offline, weather service terminated, frequency change approved.
Oh, 253, Delta 1992.
United 423, contact line approach 133.47, good day.
12247, see you.
Delta 641 on approach 133.47, good day. 3247.
447, that's 559, bye-bye.
That was 201, United 423, Delta 641 approach 3347, no one else answer please. Alright, someone else checking in there, American 8055, you're checking in there, hello, welcome, climb, maintain, flight level 260. Delta 1261, you checking unanswered?
Negative, sir, Delta 1261.
Delta 1261, let us know, roger, welcome.
Center, Delta 460, 14,000, just crossing Gulf.
Blackbird 24, vectors for traffic ahead there, turn 20 degrees right, you're back on course in about 2 minutes.
Second, Blackbird 24, sorry.
Blackbird 224, turn 20 degrees to the right, vectors for sequence.
20 degrees to the right, Blackbird 24.
Everyone is just arriving at Atlanta. We'll be handing off shortly anyway.
Anyone else trying to check in unanswered?
Delta 460, we're at 14,000, just crossed Gulf.
Delta 460, let us know, hello, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Up to flight level 350, Delta 460, thanks.
American 403, line approach 13347, good day to you. American 403, line approach 133.47.
133.47, American 403.
Atlanta Center, good day, American 1934, 250, approaching top of the front.
American 1934, line center, roger. Upjet 902, descend and maintain, flight level 310.
Busy Atlanta.
Descend and maintain 310, Upjet 902.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, at 529, passing to flight level 300.
I hear a van outside. Is it my package? Probably not.
I'm sorry, I missed that call sign. Is that 85 November Sierra?
No, Delta 529.
Okay.
Delta 529, you're on the Jedi? Okay, I see. Yeah, the Delta 529, go ahead. What's your request?
Say again?
Delta 529, say again your request.
Oh, I forgot to put the webcam back on.
Press,
Apologies.
just where I was handed over to you.
Delta 529, roger. When able, maintain 310 knots or greater.
Quite a few actually going into Memphis as well, but they should all be clear by the time we get there.
310 knots or greater.
310 knots or greater, that's 29.
Good afternoon, Atlanta Center, request flight 228 with you, flight level 340.
Over 85, November Sierra, Atlanta Center, roger. Delta 1261, descend and maintain flight level 300. In the transition, maintain 300 knots or greater.
How's the Vatsim audio through the stream, guys? Is it too loud, or can anyone hear it? It's loud through my ear, but I just don't want it to sort of be really loud for you guys. Trying to level it all out a little bit here.
Citation 800 November Sierra, flight level 290.
Citation 85 November Sierra, Atlanta Center, roger, welcome.
Good afternoon, Atlanta Center, request flight 228 with you, flight level 340.
120 frames, cruising above America. Who would have thought it? Sim update 4, give yourself a pat on the back.
Atlanta Center, American 1934, we just passed our double 6 seconds.
Roger, I have your request.
Roger.
Jet 902, descend and maintain flight level 260.
Descend maintain 260, Jet 902.
Blackbird 024, clear Jedi. Appreciate the help. Blackbird 024, descend with the Jedi for arrival.
Descend by the Jedi for arrival.
Delta 1195, line approach 13347.
Over to line approach 133.47, Delta 1195.
American 701, we're calling our way.
American 71, sorry about that, thank you. Clear
Single degree at Memphis currently in the meta report. 3039 on the QNH. 64 miles.
JetBlue 1528, Jack Center 133.32.
So let's put that in ready.
3 Center 133.32.
30.39.
1528, thank you for the control of
Roger.
Minus Center, good day. SideQuest 87, flight level 2, tree
39.
SideQuest 87,
39. Lovely. Right, next thing. What is our... So we're doing 36 right. So what we're doing...
701, runway 36 center, clear to land.
36 right. Minimum's 5:35. Didn't actually put the weather on, but it doesn't really matter. So,
Connect approach 133.47, good day.
clear blue skies over Atlanta.
Jet 902, descend with the Jedi 4 arrival, do not exceed 300 knots.
Descend by the Jedi 4, do not exceed 300 knots for Jet 902.
Third, Delta 1261, request further descent.
Delta 1261, descend to me. This is gonna work for you guys. 85 November Sierra, maintain 250 knots. I'll fast in a moment. November 85 November Sierra, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, 5.
We're going to be handed off very shortly.
Good morning, actually good afternoon, Walker 5214, we are 140,000.
A couple checking in here at once here, let's see, Walker 5214, Atlanta Center climbing.
Your Sim, hello. Thank you very much. Hope you're well, mate. Had a good Christmas and stuff.
2 at once there. I think someone's saying top of descent.
1934, we have platform.
American 1934, roger. Descend and maintain, flight level 300.
300, 1934. Citation 85 November, Sierra, top of descent.
American 8055, connect the Jacksonville Center on 135.902.
Ready to...
Good afternoon, Atlanta Center, Kappa 228, level 340.
Thanks for the sub!
Roger.
And thank you for the sub, Your Sim. Very much appreciate it. How you?
Roger, I understand,
Hope you're all good. Quite sure why that
1597 Atlanta Center, climb, maintain, flight level 370.
shouldn't be coming out like that. That's not the sound that I have on it. Oh well.
Giant 1510 United Space Memphis closed, radar service terminated, fixed change approved, take care.
Hey, freaks, so change approved. Giant 1510. Happy New Year.
Delta 221, radar contact lost.
He's lost anyway, so he's busy. Sorry, so I'm not going to bother doing that. 1228 for a minute then.
5 November Sierra, 20 degrees right, vector split descent.
1228.
Hello, we're getting full flight over 4.
And then it's 1197 for Memphis CTAF. 119.7. Cool. And we are about 33 miles from top of drop, which is a point. What is our final altitude? 3,000. Let's not do what we did last night and overshoot the ILS. So we're down to 3,000. Once we get to top of descent, that'll go down automatically. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why when that sub came through that should say sweet. Where are we? Yeah, it should say this.
Sweet.
So I'm not quite sure why that's not coming through from that. And we could do that. And if I test it, it comes through like that. Oh well. Right. Yeah, 14 miles then, so we'll stay in the cockpit till we hit top of descent. Right, we're all set. We are all set. 7 miles, we're down to 3,000. Let's do the landing calculator. So 36 right. Import aircraft details. All operational reverses. We're going to go auto brake 2 as normal. We don't need no VREF. Import weather 3039, 1 degrees, 290 at 4. So wind is calm, which is good. We're going to go 142. So flaps 30. 142. Cool. And there we go. There's top of drop. Lovely clear day out there, although it is cold. Minus 24 outside at 31 degrees, or 25 now. There you go, there is top of descent. Lovely. I'll just let the aircraft do what it was. I know I did forget to take the FedEx wallpaper off. We're not doing FedEx, obviously. What was our star? Vanzi 3. That one. There's our arrival. We're coming in from Wasa. So we'll be coming in from that way shortly. So it's no ATC currently, but there's a few people landing there. Cool. Right, stick the seatbelt signs back on. Just for a bit, and then maybe a slow descent anyway. So I had the flight plan set back up for Kansas. We're doing Kansas after this from Memphis. Same plane. So like last night, will be a quick turnaround before we head back up to Memphis. I'll probably will have to restart GSX again, as it does seem to not want to deboard currently with the 777. To be fair, they're arriving on 27 as well, which is from the east, but we're going to land 361. We'll probably take off 27 to be fair, as it's right by our parking spot, so we'll probably do that, which also will get us a quick getaway. Thought that was a bit weird. Okay, that's all on now. Right, so we're just descending through 23,000 feet. Cool, right. Okay, we're on the right. It's just a few waypoints I don't actually have on here. Fancy, Chilmar, so here we go. So we have got to about 7,000 feet before we vector to Hadan, which doesn't seem right to me. Right. Descent checklist then. So recall is checked. Notes are checked. Auto brake is set at 2. Landing data VRF minimums all in and set. Approach briefing is complete. And then we'll do the approach shortly once the altimeters tell us to switch. Right, standard pressure. Nope, that's the traffic. There. So say expecting a heading of 284 after Chilmar, which I guess will take us to Hadan. Which is probably correct. Right, going all right though. We can actually just select our gate while we're here, because I know where we're going. We're going to do it by the map. Right, so FedEx ramps up here. So the real-life giant plane parked here stands sort of the front line here. So we'll go 204. And we'll just go by Trago Durkin. There's a lot more, you know, cargo out of there. It's mainly FedEx, but they do UPS and stuff like that. So as usual, there's a guy going in, not on Vatsim. Sorry, not on CTAF. Right. Just passing Vanzi now. Switch over to the CTAF. Okay, dragger is required. Let's put the speed brake out a little bit. It's only because we're a bit too quick. We need to be 230 at this next waypoint. So let's just select the speed. We'll take over the speed as we normally do. So there's our intercept. So it is pretty much a heading of 284. But we'll just go direct to there. There's about 40 miles left anyway. Right, we can retract that now. We get to stick around after this, guys. We are going to be turning around, heading back towards Kansas City. Right, I'm going to select Hadan ready, or Hadan. Probably just actually go heading mode a little bit to that way. Just to line up a little bit more. So we'll go about 270. And then as normal we'll do our runway 36 right in here just for our calls. Yeah, so we're about 40 miles from the runway. So we've got plenty of time to get ourselves down. Okay, so heading 270 for a minute. We'll continue to descend. Landing lights can come on now below 10,000. She could probably get away with a bit more that way, actually. Just considering we've got to lose that 7,000 feet. Anyway, smash the likes, guys, if you are enjoying the stream. Make gradual turns back towards Hadan. Okay, we'll go direct now. We are 26 miles, so you might as well control the vertical speed down slowly. Down over Memphis.
Montgomery traffic, number 62, Lima Charlie is sending through 1,700 for 3,500. We are approximately 30 miles east of the Montgomery VOR, and we're going to be coming in on runway 28 Montgomery.
The fuck is Montgomery? CTAF for Memphis is 1197, right? So why is this other traffic coming in? Bit weird. Right, just decrease that rate of descent a little bit. 20 miles to Adnan. Just announcing CTAF shortly anyway that we're on a 20 mile miles. Beautiful day, although it's cold. Memphis traffic giant 1510. We are currently on a 20 mile final, runway 36 right. We are coming in from the south of the airfield. We are going to be making a right turn onto ILS 36 right in about 15 miles Memphis. Managed the descent rate quite well, actually, to be fair. Don't know what it was doing there. Went way over there and then came back again. Right. We're going to set flaps to 5 as we are approaching. We're going to pause the music. We are going to arm our speed brake because we don't need that anymore. Still a 230 speed limit at Hadnan, which is fine. Airport is just coming into view over there, just above our wing. Memphis traffic, Giant 1510, just turning right to line up ILS 36, right, 15 miles out, Memphis. Alright, Diamonds appeared, so we are good on that. I'm going to arm our localizer. Should be making our right turn now to capture the localizer. There we go. Airport's over there. And I'll line up. Lovely. Speed back to 170 now for our next constraint. Which is that one. Okay, speed check, flaps 15, below 200 knots. Farmland down there. Right, Diamond is solid, so it's going to be coming down shortly. Memphis traffic, Giant 1510, fully established for 36 rights, 10 mile final, Memphis. Okay, so 142 is our V speed. Airfield just out in front. There's our approach mode and our glide slope. Just while I remember, I need to do my G's for the landing rate. We had a good landing yesterday back into Oakland. See if we can get a good one back tonight. Alright, so 170 till we pass McGimme, or whatever it's called. We can get away with flaps 20. $2,500. So Barrows is set 535 minimums. Okay, we'll start rolling the speed back to our final approach, 142. Gear down. And flaps 25 and flaps full. Quite sure what keeps coming up with no auto land. That's fine. I'm not auto landing anyway. APU will start when we're on the ground. Right, let's get ready for landing. Webcam's going to go off for landing. Looks like we've got a bit of a crosswind at 11 knots, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. Enjoy the landing, everybody.
1,000.
Not yet, mate. Follow the flight directors. Just keep an eye on that wind as well.
500.
That 6 knot crosswind shouldn't be too bad. Follow the
400.
flight directors. Small corrections.
$300. Approaching minimums.
Continue. Continue.
Minimums. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Let's settle. Lovely. Reverses, decelling. Wind was a bit annoying, but minus 170, not too bad. Let it roll out. Reverse stowed, 70 knots. We'll exit off here. Memphis traffic, Giants 1510 vacated, 46 rights for Memphis. Okay, stop the clock. APU is going to be starting, and we'll taxi on to the gate. Down here. Not too bad. We'll turn off the flight directors. I can't even remember what our gate is now. What do we say? 204. Oh, we were still still have reverse thrust for some reason. Track the flaps. Yeah, that wind was a tad annoying. I've got one guy in the FedEx area just in front of us, so we need to take good landing that one, minus 170, not too bad. Didn't think we were going to be able, didn't think that was going to settle at one point. Okay, we'll take right here onto Bravo. We're sort of over here. So we're not going to take this left, we're going to take the next left, which will be Alpha, to cross onto Yankee. We'll take our weather off for a minute. Okay, so left here to cross 27. The Memphis traffic Giant 1510, we're just crossing runway 27 on Alpha across onto Yankee, Memphis. Lovely. We're going to be just in here, which is the southeast ramp.
Message traffic, FedEx 757.
It's weird how this has a...
6 left, so we taking Victor crossing runway 27 at November. And via November the 36 left of Memphis.
How this actually does have a normal taxi, passenger cargo ramp as well, instead of just the cargo. Sorry, I meant passenger terminal. It's way out the way at the other airport. This is a massive airport. Right. Well, we should be on taxi lights anyway, but we're not going to bobble them now because we're going into the ramp. Strobes can come off. So, left into the southeast ramp. Don't know why he's not taking off on 27. I mean, it's the closest runway, and it is in use. I'm going to take a 27 for the second flight. Right. We want to be, that's right up the other end anyway, so this is 211, so we're going to be a bit further up. Then we will deboard and then get our stuff together and prepare to head to Kansas City, which again I think is just maybe over an hour's flight, so it's a bit longer than this one, but still a good flight. There's 207. We go down. They do go down once. So there's 206. 205.
Message traffic for the 757 cross runway 27 at November. We'll be taxiing 36 left at via November, Memphis.
There you go. 204. Slow her down. Get the turn in. Saying that, it's not hugely does approach quick, so to park this slowly. It is very hard with rudders. We're probably going to be parked a bit askew here, but okay, we'll leave it there. Parking brake is set, lovely. Engines 2 and 1 are off. We'll stop the block time, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Fuel pump's off for now. Seatbelt signs off. Wasn't very good parking, yeah, alright. And we will deboard. Is it going to do it this time? So it's a bit of a problem. It seems like when you get to the gate and request deboarding, there's nothing there to greet you. It seems like you have to reposition yourself and then it does it. It just seems weird, and I might have to reinstall GSX tomorrow because we won't be streaming tomorrow as it's obviously New Year's Eve. But yeah, kind of is a bit annoying. Right, beacon light can come off. I'm going to put them back to the autos. They did seem to work last time now. We're going to connect the ground power and turn off the APU. Set chocks, just connect the ground power. Right, stick them on. We'll turn off the APU and we'll put that back on shortly. But for now, welcome down to Memphis, everybody. So we were predicted to be in at 58 minutes, and we ended up being 56 minutes. So we did arrive 2 minutes early. Block time was 1 hour 26, and we did get in at 1 hour 19. So very, very good. Nice and early. Don't want to do board. That went on for some reason. Did we do our checklist? Parking brake. That's all done. Set that. There we go. I mean, I think they have to do that in real life. Let's just do that, and then it doesn't redo then checklist then. Turn off both of them packs. Emergency lights, we'll just turn them off for a minute, and then that at least then completes the checklist, and we'll be able to oh, checklist reset, there we go. Anyway, we'll do all that again in a minute, whilst we just get the next flight loaded up. But before that, I'm going to put the music back on and then just nip to the toilet, because I am bursting. So I will see you. I will be back in 2 secs.
Memphis Travis FedEx 757, departing runway 36 left. Will be departing via the Carson 7 Helms transition to the north, Memphis.
Right, I am back. Right, so let's just finish. We'll just finish the cargo unloading. So we're scheduled for about an hour and 12 minutes for the way back. So not too bad. Right. It's not going to take long to unload anyway. %67%. Right, let's get everything set up onto Navigraph. Log back into Vatsim. We're going to be FedEx. Not FedEx. What are we on the way back? Giant 1150. On the way back, we'll log back in to Vatsim. I haven't filed it. Didn't file it, did I? Hang on. Pre-filed on network. Vatsim. File flight plan. There we go. Hey, I think that is the last of the cargo this side. 75%, so yeah, not too long to go. There we go. I think that is deboarding complete. Well, 83%. Probably enough just to get us all set up again then, I reckon. So let's head back up to the flight deck. Let's get the Enduros back on. Back to armour emergency lights. Shut the cover off. Stick our packs back on. And let's head down to FMC. So, reference airport KMEM. Let's head back down to here quickly. Let's request new data. So, Giant 1150, KMEM-KMCI, 777F, 393 miles, 130 cost index, 236.4 on the zero fuel. Lovely. We'll grab our IRSs. On like that. We'll request our route, so KMM to KMCI, we'll set the payload and set the fuel and then select the routing. Do all our stuff there, collect that pre-flight stuff. So just let that load in. There we go, we'll load that in. There we go, we'll activate and then execute. Cool, we'll accept all the performance. Zero fuels 236.5. So we'll just give this a sec just to finish deboarding. I think we've just got one more, or have we? I think that's it, isn't it? No, it's crashed. Yeah, I definitely need to do a fresh install, I think, of GSX. So let's just restart KATL, get everything gone. It has been a bit of a weird one for a while. I've had to it normally starts KATL straight away and it hasn't been doing it for a while. So I think I need to do that on my own. Right, let's get that sector load back up then. And we'll get reboarding for the next lot of cargo. There we go. Right. Just do FedEx. There we go. The loaders are all getting back into place. Hope everyone is well though. Smash the likes, guys, if you are enjoying the stream. Why have I got to undo the doors? Right, let's continue with our FMC setup then. So in terms of departures then, we're going to be off runway 27, which is literally straight in front of us. Here. We'll be taking off that way, going off that way. It is in use real life. We're going to be on the GT5, if that's how you pronounce it. That one. Odati transition. Cool. And then our arrival into KMCI, we are going to be ILS 19 right on the Mahomes free arrival. Courtney transition. And if we have a look at our navigraph, 19 right is here. So we can take it probably via Brittany. We'll add that to the route. And we'll select it into there as well. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. Maybe not. So yeah, that's all that. QNH, I'm just going to do the B. It's down 3036. Lovely. Load our winds. And we'll do our VNAV. Descent winds as well. And that is all in. Right, let's go to our departure then. So take off 27 right. Although there is no 27 right, so it's 27. Import from aircraft. Flaps 5. Import the weather. It's going to calculate. Right, so we're going to be on. Again, we're going to be on the takeoff 2. With the 44 cell temp. Do flaps 5, 56, 58, 59. Center of gravity is 26 point, or so it's rounded up to 27. Trim of 5. I'll head back into down there for our trim, which is that big sort of line there. 6, 5.5, 5. We did get a auto ATC squawk 1510 0. There we go. Lovely. That is pretty much us set up, ready to go back. We'll stick that back onto there. We'll reinstall the flight directors. Right, so departure, SID, Jeets 5. So top altitude, I mean there's no ATC on. Top altitude is 5,000, so we'll do that anyway. And then 159 into the speed. Super. And we're pretty much ready to go. So it is a vector out. So it is a runway heading. So what was our runway heading? 274. Off of runway, and it's vectors to T, I should think. Right. Let's go back and put our APU on. Give that time to fire up. 50% done on the boarding. Right, almost finished. Let's get rid of the... where are we? Let's get rid of the ground power. We are now prepping our plane back to a trip to Kansas this time. So it's about an hour and 12 minutes up to Missouri. Pretty much. Behind us, that way. But we probably will be a bit early. Winds are calm. Hopefully no tailwind. There we go. I think it's just one crate there, and that one's just going in. So I think that is pretty much boarding complete. Once that crate is in, that is how close we are to our taxi. We're pushing back there, and we're going literally straight to Victor 2. Nice simple taxi. It's going to be quite interesting when we get to Missouri, because there's no... I can't actually see the cargo ramp. I see UPS. But there is actually no... there is a FedEx cargo. We might just have to park up there. Why not? I mean, there's joint use cargo, but again, there's no... we'll have to just choose it, I think, via the map. It's stuck again. Oh, we've got one more. It's like one more container that side, and then we should be good. Taking their time. Anyway, let's head back into the cockpits. Once that's done, pretty much we'll be good to go. So we'll stick the fuel pumps back on, ready. We'll stick the beacon light on and seat belts to the on position. Get rid of the checklist, takeoff speeds, all that is done. Lovely. Before taxi, I'll do that shortly, so I'll stick that back up to the engine page. I don't know if it is a new thing on GSX, but they don't always move after they're finished boarding either. So I think my GSX just needs a complete reinstall before we fly next, which will be probably Friday. There is boarding complete. Right. Get them chocks removed. And we will go to the door management. We'll get all these doors closed. Get this ready for push and start. We've got to wait for the doors to all close now. We're on our own at Memphis. It's not shut any of the bloody doors.
Turning base 436 left, full stop, Memphis.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Alright. Okay, we finally got all the doors shut. Cool. Right, back over to there. We need to reset our clocks as well, both sides. Cool. Right, I'm going to be pushing back, facing east. Right. Yeah, nose left again.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, brakes are released. Engine 2 is being started. We'll go ahead and do block time. So we're looking at 25% before we start introducing the fuel. Let's turn up the engine sounds. Let's get rid of the music. Engine 2, enjoy. Things come undone. There we go. Right, engine 1 to start. Again, we're looking for 25% before we introduce fuel. There we go.
Please set parking brakes.
Brakes are set.
Memphis traffic, November 3 Mike established at Knoxville final 36 left, full stop, Memphis.
let the packs now fire up. Left is clear, right is clear. We've got our issue again. Oh, do I have to turn that off? Right. Okay. Setting flaps 5 for takeoff. So let's just get all this done again. Before taxi, anti-ice, recall. Auto brake, RTO, flight controls check, ground equipment is clear. Flaps are being set. Weather, LNAV, VNAV. Actually, don't need LNAV because it's going to be heading select first. And taxi lights to the on position. Memphis traffic giant 1150s taxiing Victor 2, holding point 27 via cargo ramp. Right, brakes are released. Let's taxi on out of here. No idea why that keeps doing that cargo door thing. It is getting a bit annoying. Plus the sea, you know, the pumps. Just baffling. Anyway. Right out of here. Memphis traffic, giant 1510, takeoff 27, G5 departure, Memphis. Right, we're ready to go.
Factor 36 left.
Okie dokie. Right, let's go. Throttles to about 40. Chrono, Toga. He's going to get that alarm at the door, it's alright. stop in a minute. Normally stops when I click that warning sign. Okay, we're neutral.
V1.
There you go, stopped. And rotates. Positive 8, gear up. Departure out of Memphis. Memphis traffic, Giants 1150, we are clear at 27. Okay, speed 220, flaps clean. Stunning. Right, direct, Jeets. LNAV. I'll turn to the right. Also bung our cruise up to 3. Yeah. I actually can't remember what it is. 280. Flying over the city in a minute, which is nice, in the old Mississippi. It's nice. Mississippi. City down far right hand side. There it is. Lovely. Pretty much just following the river then. To 10 as normal. Bit of a headwind, hence probably why it's going to be a bit longer. It's like matter. There we go. Autopilot. On. Just following the Mississippi now. Just trying to log in on WhatsApp on my computer. There you go. Somehow logged out. Right. Music back on, sounds are down. Enjoy the climb out over the Mississippi. Just lovely, that climb out. Just following the Mississippi up. Fortunately, we'll be losing in a minute. We'll be turning left shortly. Right, should be now 18,000. There we go. Standard pressure. Lovely. Now just banking away from the river. Hope everyone is well though. Smash the likes on the stream, guys, if you are enjoying it. Last stream of the year, as it is New Year's Eve tomorrow, so the next stream will be in the new year, 2nd of Jan, which is Friday, Focusly, and I think we're going to be in the Airbus by then, because hopefully my throttles and stuff will all be here. I'm just still waiting on that flap extension on the new wing throttles, which should have been here today, but still not here, so I'm not quite sure what has gone on there. Is there another update from FedEx? I haven't had anything. Should have ordered it through the sim, would have got it. Still saying before the end of the day. If you can read it. Today, before end of day. Still not here. I mean, say that day's not finished yet, but I think it's just going to be a bit of a to think that this is not going to turn up today. As we say goodbye to the Mississippi, we are now turning back off course towards Kansas. So 8:30, so yeah, about half hour by the time we get to top of descent. There, 6, there we go. Right, I need to go toilet, guys, so I'll leave you with the the view and the tunes. I'll be right back. I am back. A cloud in the sky in the middle of the States. Some rain on the east coast up towards New York and stuff, but nothing here. Right. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're going to be flying Friday yet, but we are definitely going to be flying Friday, and then back live on Sunday. Back in the Airbus. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing yet. May check out the new Montreal I've got. Well, it's not new, but they're new for me, which is the MK Studios one. May check out doing that within one of the Airbuses, so we'll see about that. I'll probably set that up New Year's Day, and hopefully by then I'll have my other piece for the wind wing back by then. We can all hope. I'm loving the 118 frames cruising. Absolute smooth sail. Music's been quite chill tonight. I need to be careful now, because every time I've picked a so-called non-copyright playlist, it's given me a copyright strike. Not proper strike. The one that kind of doesn't impact your videos, but even though it says in the title non-copyright, I still get striked for them. So I need to kind of be careful. Hopefully these ones haven't. I should be able to have a early look. Where are we? Studio. Content. Live. Well, it doesn't say restrictions yet, but it normally does towards the end, but hopefully not. What's it saying here? 148 to the top of the descent. For some reason, can I change that? Flight level. For some reason, I put in I want to cruise at 280, and then it tells me, like, input all the correct stuff, and it doesn't put the altitude that I need. So, but now it's kind of descended us a little bit later now because I'm a bit lower. So. I will put webcam back on in a sec, just having a bit of a stretch at the minute. So if you have just joined us, we have landed at Memphis. We took off at Atlanta. We did the 80 hours ATC event. We took off from Atlanta, landed at Memphis, did a quick turnaround. Now we're heading back up to Kansas City, and that is our flight done for the evening. A little wing view for a bit. Yeah, the whole works on at Atlanta now. Delivery ground, tower, approach and centre. Maybe we could have gone back in there. That would have been easy. That would have been fun. Although they're all fresh because they've all only been on about half hour, so they're obviously rotating around. So we're at 15, I think, minutes till top of descent. Yeah, pretty much. actually got hungry now. I've not eaten anything yet since lunch. Nice to have some food once we get down.
Service traffic Sun Country 8115, final 36 left.
Oh, we're still on CTAF as well, aren't we? That's a bit stupid. Surprised we're still in range, actually. Right, where's the CTAF? 128.2 is the CTAF for Memphis, not Memphis, Kansas. Be at our top of descent in about 10 minutes or so, 100 miles to go. We have got that bit of headwind as well, which shall keep us slowed down. Again, I forgot to take the seatbelt signs off. Uh, 3020 is the QNH at Kansas. Our minimums will be 1191. Get all this set up now, then we're all sorted. There we go. 1191. That's all set and ready. What's everyone got a plan for New Year's Eve? Me and my family have a party tomorrow night. So quite good. 9 minutes to go. So what is our just have a look what our so 2500 is our capture. $64 miles, so 2032. So yeah, about 9 minutes from now. I thought it was 9 minutes earlier, but I think forgot we changed our altitude, didn't we? So put us back by 2 minutes. Welcome in to those who have just joined. We are approximately about 7-8 minutes away from our descent into Kansas for our second flight this evening. We have already landed at Memphis from Atlanta, and we're going on our second leg now. We've now just got an auto ATC. Yeah, that's just the descent thing, so yeah, no worries about that. No separation needed. Well, I must say, because there's no one actually there, I don't think. There's one guy sitting there on the ground. So he'll be long gone probably by the time we get there. There's the old sun. $43 miles. That headwind is killing us like it was last night. looking forward to this arrival. Hopefully another good landing into Kansas City. Bit more cloud this way as we're heading as we head more north. Miles. The slowest 30 miles ever with that headwind. .14 minutes. Sorry, 14 miles, not minutes. So, right, reset this down to 2500 then. So we are just about to start our descent then, everybody, into Kansas. This second leg feels a lot longer than the first at the minute. We've only been in the air 40 odd minutes. It's just seemed very much longer. Don't know why. Probably because of the headwind. Anyway, top descent coming up. .5 miles. Sorry, I did forget to put the webcam back on as well. It's my bad. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more cloudy this way. It's no issues. Not going to cause us any problems. I keep looking up. I've got the football on as well. That's why I'm looking up. Alright, my eyes will solely be on landing when we get there. There is top of descent. Right, let's see if I can choose my gate. Right, select from maps. So there's the gates up here, which I was looking at, but on Navigraph there are no like numbers for them. So there's a joint use cargo. Which is, so that's the FedEx. No, that's the FedEx, I think. That's GA ramp, I believe. Then how do I actually move? Cargo stand 14. I'm not even sure where we are now. Select it again. Alright, so main terminal is there. This must be UPS. Right, so this is what we want in here then. Yeah, so we'll go there. Stand 12. Although it doesn't actually show it on the charts. So we're just going to have to guide our way in. Slow headwind descent as well. So we're going to go auto brake 2 again, and we're just going to do whatever it says on there. So 46 again. So, in terms of our arrival, once we hit Cala, we'll have to do a bit of a runway heading and then vector ourselves to Brittany. So it may take a little bit more longer once we sort of get more into the arrival. But at the minute, we're doing okay. What time does it say on the route? What time we were due down? 20:53. Okay. So about 18 minutes or so. But yeah, this headwind is absolutely killing us, I tell you. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream though. Hit that like if you are, and subscribe if you are new. Okay, standard pressure down to 16,000. Or passing through 16,000. Just do our fix as normal. Still 52 miles away. So we're at Mahomes shortly for 12,000, and this is the bit of a it's the bit that's just got to be a bit it's going to be a bit boring. Saying that, okay, well, we've got to be 7,000 at Scala, so let's do 7,000, and at least we're down for there, and then we don't have to be don't have to be too low then. Wing view. Get a nice view over Kansas City. Not rendered in just yet, but we fly literally on the left-hand side over it, so somewhere around there. No. I think we've flown in here lately, haven't we? Have we flown in here on stream? Where are we? Studio. KMCI. We last did that. Oh no, we haven't flown into this one yet. I think I was thinking of New Orleans again, actually, because we did that recently in the A300, didn't we? I think. No. Why not? I swear we've done New Orleans on the channel. Oh, we did Delta Airlines, Atlanta to New Orleans, Phoenix A321. We did it on Say Intentions, yeah. Thought I did, but obviously just put it as New Orleans, not the initials. Right, looking good. Approaching 10,000. So we're going to be doing auto brake 2. Let's do the descent checklist. So recall is checked. That's okay. Notes, auto brake, and approach briefing all complete. Approach altimeters, lovely, and then landing checklist. We've got speed brake landing again, so that's flaps. We're okay for a minute then. So we're now below 10,000 feet. So our landing lights, I forgot to turn off, so they're already on. So there's Kansas just rendering up front now. Over there. Mississippi, that's the airport, I believe. Yeah, so there's Kansas just rendering in. We'll wait till we're a bit closer. Did I say 28.2 for CTF? I did, so that's on there. $20 miles, but that's to the airport, not where we need to go, so we're not going to call CTAF just yet. And we could just make our intentions, I suppose. So there's the city. Kansas traffic, Giant 1150, we're currently 20 miles south of the field. We'll be vectoring in on runway 19 right, ILS. We'll give a call when we are on final. Kansas. So yeah, Kansas City, there's the Mississippi. Looks decent. Right, so we're approaching Carla, and then now we just need to do radar vectors to Brittany, which we'll be doing shortly. So airport's just out off our nose. Yeah, over there. So we just need to do a full, we need to do a full circle. Right. Almost there. We're going to control the speed at 210. So we're now about to pass Kayla. Airport's on our left hand side, down below. So we're now going obviously runway heading, and then down to 2,500, and we're going to go flaps 5 as well for now. So we are, that says 6 miles, but we're not 6 miles. Well, we are, but we've still got to do our turn as well. Okay, let's slow to 200. Need to lose a bit more altitude before we go direct. Right, let's arm our speed brake. We won't require that. We're now below 200 knots, so we can reduce the flaps to 15. We're going to get rid of the music for tonight now. Turn the volume up just a tad. Let's take over the speed, vertical speed even, to get down. Right, let's start making a turn. No. Kansas traffic giants, 1150. Turning left, base, runway 19 right, 15 mile final, Kansas. It's about 15, but by the time. Right. Brittany's actually 3,300, so let's
2,500.
turn more that way. Down to 180. Lovely. Okay, we will click our localizer. That will capture, I should think, very shortly. We are approaching the glide path. There we go. Bloke is captured. A nice view for planes coming in. And to Kansas traffic, Giant 1150 is 10 mile final, 19 right, fully established to Kansas. Okay, we're going to go gear down. Eight miles away from the airfield. Diamond will be coming alive very shortly. Got the runway in sight. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the likes if you have been enjoying it, and subscribe if you are new. If you have just joined, we are just about to land into Kansas. It's been a good stream. Atlanta to Memphis, and then Memphis to Kansas. Still no Diamond. Hopefully they're not going to make us hand fly it back in again. Vacating to the left anyway when we do clear. Diamond's now getting coloured in. I'm going to go flaps 20. Reduced to 165. And Kansas traffic, Giant 1150, 5 mile final, final call, runway 19 right, Kansas. Approach mode set. Glide slope captured, 160. So minimums are set. Flaps 25. Reduce now to final approach speed 148. Hopefully everyone enjoys the landing into Kansas. Right, webcam is going off for landing. 1,000 feet, which is going to be my airplane. Let's get another good landing in the 777. Bit too low. Okay, pitch the nose up a bit. Flight director.
500. 400.
Too high now, lower the nose, follow the flight director in.
Approaching minimum.
Too high, down a bit.
200.
Sink rate.
Minimums.
All that.
Sink rate.
All that. Not sinking.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Let it settle. There we go, 91, lovely. Versus a green, deselling. Versus stowed, manual braking. We'll exit off here. Kansas traffic, Giant 1150 vacated, 19 right. Right. Stop the chrono. Okay, Navigraph seems to be a bit buggered on here as well. Right, we're going on to Alpha. Landing lights retract. Taxi lights on. We'll head to the cargo ramp. Start the APU. Right, so we are supposedly going to the joint cargo, if it does show up on here. Signature stand 12, wherever the hell that is. Flaps up. We're going to take a right here onto Bravo. Okay, stick the old webcam back on. Left turn here. So we're supposedly, I think we're going into here, but I can't actually remember what spot I chose. I've already gone past it. Okay, so I chose the UPS then, so we need to go into here, 14. We could have requested progressive taxi, but yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's going to be in here. I think it's over there where those things are. Right, we're in the ramp. I don't think this is really a one for us. This is, well, this is supposedly, yeah, I don't know. And there's not even no taxi. There's not even no taxi lines, so I'm not even sure. I can see the marshaller, but there's no, yeah, there's no taxi lines. Okay, so we're just going to have to just warp ourselves there, because I don't know. There's no taxi line. So engine 2 and engine 1 are off. Fuel pumps are off. Seatbelt signs are off. APU is already on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Kansas. Yeah, see, there's no taxi line. So I have no idea what happened there. So let's have a quick look at the flight time, guys. 1 hour 12 scheduled. 1 hour 9 we stopped the goal on, or stopped the time, and our block time 1 hour 20. So yeah, we were well on time. 1 hour 40 was the scheduled block time, so actually pretty decent. So yeah, really good flight, really good 2 flights even tonight. We're gonna set chocks. We're going to just get all the doors open. So we'll open. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed that stream. I particularly did. That is going to bring an end to tonight's stream. We will be back on Friday, where we will be in possibly the Airbus. If my stuff gets delivered tomorrow, which it should do. It's still not here today. But yeah, but most likely we'll be in the Airbus, so looking forward to that, and I will schedule that on New Year's Day. Not quite sure where we're going to go yet, but that will be up and ready. So for now, guys, happy New Year. Thank you everybody for the support this year on the channel. Hope you have a great evening tomorrow, whatever you're doing with your family, and yeah, happy New Year to everybody, and I'll see you all on